Hi there, it's Bambi here, and I know that I haven't been able to make my usual content for a while, and I thought that I would make a video as an update on my life and why things have sort of changed on my channel. I figured that it would be good to tell you guys what's going on because it's super exciting, but also tell you like why the content's sort of been a little bit sporadic. This year I've actually traveled a lot, so I've traveled to multiple places. I figured that I would express where I've traveled. So firstly, I traveled to Echuca. Echuca was more for a family emergency, and because of the circumstances of a death in the family, I probably should not delve too much into that for the sake that it brings my family into the picture. And just like that was the whole reason why I went to Echuca. But what I will say is that I got to experience with my mother her first time crossing over the New South Wales border, because we did go visit another town near there and she was really excited to cross over. The next trip that I did was to America. Last year, as a lot of people who are probably watching this channel know, I started talking romantically to an American boy. So I also went to America. I decided to meet up with that person online. This person is someone I genuinely care for, and they've helped me be comfortable with who I am as a person, learn to communicate my emotions and have fun and let my hair down. The other thing about America that I learned is that America is not what it's rumored to be in a good way. There is a lot different to what I thought it was, which was actually really incredible because I was considering moving over there, not for any other reason other than relationship reasons, because America was something that completely intimidated me. Now, what I will say is that I learnt a few different things about America as well. Like, I did learn how to shoot a gun. I probably would mess it up if I tried now, but I did go to a gun range and have that experience, and it was strangely thrilling, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I also learnt that snow is incredibly colder than you think it is, because in Australia, when I go to places like Mount Donaubuang, the snow was not that cold. Like, it was cold, but not. The heat of the sun was reflective of it, I guess. But in America, it was actually significantly colder. I also learnt that squirrels can be black. Now, this was a complete surprise to me because, as you guys probably are aware, most of us are used to red squirrels. But when I went to America, I was looking around and I saw these little black squirrels, and they look like something out of a Tim Burton kind of movie, or maybe something out of Spirited Away. They were the cutest little things and I was super excited when I saw them. I wish I took some footage of it, but I kind of wanted to live in the experience. The other thing in America that I learned is how to be genuinely happy as well. So the next thing I thought I'd bring up is I am in the, I guess, transitional stage of careers. Now, I am still working in hairdressing and plan to continue working in hairdressing. However, I'm looking at getting a second job, which would be traffic control. So I already have my whitelist, and soon I'm going to have my TMI 1 and TSA 1. So if you guys are wondering, traffic control are the people at construction sites or roadworks that are holding those stops and slow signs. So that's what I'm looking at potentially doing as a side job on top of my actual career. But obviously, if it comes to it, one career may prioritize the other. So the next thing that you guys may have noticed is I've been working on music a lot. I have recently released a couple of songs onto my channel, and I also have some music on Spotify as well. I've recently had a lot of people who are acting super concerned for me. They've seen, like, there's been some comments on my YouTube, some DMs, and I promise you guys that I'm actually fine. I just like to turn situations that I've experienced into songs, and I work abstractly. So sometimes if I will write something that sounds like it's a breakup or sounds like it's sad, it's more like inspired by something else. So like one of the songs that I released recently was about like how we are forced into a box and forced to lose ourselves through the whole idea of going through life and growing up. And that was actually inspired by the fact that my nephew is a high schooler and he's being forced into a system that he does not really feel is beneficial, if that makes sense. And I feel like that little things like that are super inspirational, but people have just basically assumed the worst. I promise you I'm fine. So I guess that's really it for the moment. Of course, like, I'll update people on things, but I would really like to start doing things like debates. I have done debates on my channel before, but like more in a fun way. I would prefer it to be more fun, lighthearted. I really would like to do that, but I'm just not really sure how to approach people to get them to want to participate in that kind of stuff. I really guess that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Oh, and I got banned from DGG, so there's that.